You're not losing because you need more reps. You're losing because your brain is fried, and your legs are still asleep from last night's terrible decision to overconsume hot pot and bubble tea like it was your birthday. You think you're dedicated. You drilled for 90 minutes, blasted through 2 Tanner pickleball tutorials in under 60 seconds each, and foam rolled next to your labu-boo like it was part of your mental routine. But guess what? You also slammed an energy drink at 7 p.m., scrolled TikTok until midnight, slept like a toddler in a stroller at Disney after 4 churros. And now you're wondering why you're late to every dink and getting torched in every hands battle. It's not your footwork. It's not your paddle. It's your nervous system, running on fumes and blinking like a Ring doorbell on 2% battery. But here's the twist. Most players have no clue that sleep is the performance drug they're skipping. They're training hard and hitting a wall because they recover like amateurs. Today we're breaking down the one nightly habit that's silently destroying your game, and the science-backed fix that could turn you into an actual threat on the court. Let's go! Let's stop pretending you're not a little off. You're not just having an off day. You're operating on brain fog so thick it needs its own zip code. You trained like a beast. You watched 3 highlight reels and 1 tutorial that promised to change your game forever. You even stretched next to your dog like that somehow counts as recovery. But your system, your actual performance engine, is glitching out. Quietly. Completely. And you're too caffeinated to notice. You think you're ready to play, but you're blinking too much, forgetting the score and starting your serve routine like you're rebooting an old computer. That's not nerves. That's your central nervous system asking for a break, and you saying, let me just grind through one more game. You want savage truth? You're not locked in. You're not focused. You're just over-revved and under-recovered, trying to win a hands battle with a brain that's buffering. Here's the pattern. You drill your brains out. Pound an energy drink like it's a pre-workout ritual. Stay up binge-watching tournament footage. Or worse, reality TV. Fall asleep with your phone in your hand. Wake up with adrenaline, not energy, and show up to play, wondering why your reactions are lagging like hotel Wi-Fi. This isn't just poor recovery. This is a full-blown cognitive tax, and you're paying the price every single rally. Your paddle speed hasn't dropped. Your brain speed has. And that's why you can't read a poach, finish a dink battle, or remember if that serve was in or out. You're not washed. You're not slow. You're just fried. And no amount of warm-up drills or new paddle tech can override a body that's running on fumes. Let me tell you what's actually holding your game back. And spoiler alert, it's not your footwork. Here's how it plays out. You show up to open play. New paddle? Check. Shoes that cost more than your first car? Check. Matching set from Lululemon or Wilson? Triple check. And you still play like your paddle's made of tofu. Why? Because no amount of gear upgrades can fix the fact that you got 4 hours of low-quality sleep, while letting the YouTube algorithm decide your fate. Your body looks ready, but your brain is spinning like Alfonso, the paddle spinner, just trying to remember if that last shot in the rally was Western grip, Eastern grip, Continental grip, or was it all just a nightmare? And while you're having an existential crisis, Dolores the Driller is out here dinking with the accuracy of a military drone because she sleeps like a monk wrapped in memory foam. We obsess over technique. We debate between carbon paddles and thermoformed ones like they'll save our marriage. But we skip the one upgrade that actually makes us better. Good. Freaking sleep. Let's get into it. Sleep is when your brain files memories, restores coordination, and reboots your ability to tell the difference between a lob and a pop-up. Poor sleep equals bad spatial awareness. You can't judge speed, distance, angles. You're staring at a cross-court dink like it's a math test written in Sanskrit. Studies show sleep-deprived brains struggle to process multiple stimuli at once, which is why you don't see the drive, the poach, or your partner rolling their eyes until it's already too late. And vision? Oh man, your depth perception is toast. Your ability to handle glare and shadows drops faster than your energy after a dim sum buffet. That ball you thought was out? It was actually in. And your eyes were just playing Where's Waldo in the sun glare. Caffeine, great. Until it hijacks your REM cycles like a heist crew. You're wired at 10 p.m., panicking at 2 a.m., and dreaming of pickleballs that keep getting bigger and closer until you wake up in a full sweat. Diet? Spicy noodles plus boba plus gyoza at 9:45 p.m. equals melatonin's worst nightmare. Your digestion is fighting demons while you're trying to recover like a pro. Bad habits are learned, and your brain remembers routines. If your wind-down ritual is screen glow plus stress scrolling plus late-night pork belly, then congratulations. You've trained your body to be alert at bedtime and dead at game time. Here's the thing. Most players don't even realize they're in a toxic loop. We think doing more means getting better. We brag about grinding. We flex our sore legs like they're trophies. But in reality, we're just stressed out, underslept, overstimulated dopamine zombies waiting for our third iced latte to kick in. Sleep feels like slacking. Recovery feels like weakness. Because in today's grind culture, rest isn't respected, it's roasted. You can't Instagram a REM cycle. You can't flex your circadian rhythm. But you can keep showing up gassed, distracted, emotionally fragile, and somehow blaming your paddle instead of your Netflix queue. We don't slow down because we think we'll fall behind. But in pickleball and life, if you don't rest, you don't rise. So here's what you do. Not because you're broken, but because you're finally ready to play like someone who actually wants to win. Fix 1. Treat sleep like pre-match prep. Start your bedtime like your serve, with intention. Put your paddle in a drawer. Turn off your screens. Dim the lights. Drink something non-caffeinated. Stretch like you're in a Tai Chi commercial from 1997. It's not a vibe. It's a nervous system reset. Fix 2. Build a wind-down ritual that doesn't suck. Your body thrives on rhythm, and no, scrolling memes in bed doesn't count. Try this stack. 10 minutes of light yoga, 5 minutes of journaling or reflection, then silence, dark, chill. The ball isn't spinning anymore. Neither should your brain. Fix 3. Cut caffeine by 2 p.m. or deal with the demons. If your last sip hits after 2 p.m., you're not getting sleep. You're getting a TED Talk from your subconscious at 2 a.m. And no, mushroom coffee doesn't cancel the rules. It just makes your dreams weirder. Fix 4. Get a real recovery setup. Stop flexing your paddle setup and start flexing your sleep setup. Cold, dark room. Blackout curtains, magnesium glycinate. Maybe a weighted blanket. Bonus, blue light glasses so you can scroll. Guilt-free, but like only for 5 minutes. Fix 5. Move your body like it deserves sleep. Ever notice how kids sleep like logs after running in circles for 3 hours? Same rules apply. Exercise actually helps regulate your circadian rhythm. Lifting, walking, pickleball, yoga. You don't need to be David Goggins. You just need to stop treating your muscles like they're optional. Fix 6. Hot plus cold therapy. brain unlock mode. Sauna plus cold plunge isn't just for influencers and Scandinavians. Sauna helps you dump cortisol. Cold plunge activates parasympathetic recovery. It's like putting your nervous system through therapy, but with more screaming. Fix 7. Upgrade your diet. Like you upgrade your gear. Sleep starts at dinner, finish 3 hours before bedtime. Skip the late night hot wings. Eat slow carbs plus protein. Try tart cherry juice. And maybe don't crush a full Thai buffet and expect REM sleep to hit like a pro serve. Sleep like a cat. Wake up like a menace. Then go win the hands battle. As if it's your last life. You're not broken. You're just exhausted. You don't need a new paddle. You need a new bedtime. The real game doesn't start with your warm-up. It starts when your head hits the pillow. Because champions aren't built in the kitchen. They're built between 10 p.m. and 6 a.m. One full sleep cycle at a time. Subscribe for smarter play, dumber mistakes, and everything in between. Don't dink to doink.